Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to our science class. Last week we were talking a lot about spring and the new signs of new life, and about everything growing outside and being green and beautiful, and the trees having new leaves and grass growing and some flowers growing. So today I would like to talk to you about mystery of seeds. Seeds are very important. That's how the plant starts. Look, I brought some seeds for you to look. As you can tell, they have different sizes, they have different colors, they have different shapes as well. I have some apple seeds here that they're brown. I have some lemon seeds that they're yellow. Those are poppy seeds, they're black, rounded, and very, very small. And nigella seeds, that they're also very black and very hard. Those are not soft. Poppy seeds are softer. I have a coffee bean seeds, big bean seed, and fennel seeds that are a little bit brownish as well. The bean one that I have is white. So everything, boys and girls, starts with those seeds. Regardless if they are big or small, the plant will grow anyway. But how does it work? What is the mystery? I am going to show you example of how actually the seed looks like. This is the seed, very similar to our bean seed, as you could see. See, here you go. And what does it have? How does it start? The seed is coated. It has a coat. The black line around, it's called coat. Just like we are wearing jackets to keep ourselves warm, or our body has a skin to keep us safe and keep everything inside, the seed has a coat as well. So that black line around, this is the seed's coat. Also, the seed has a food storage. It keeps it in that white part. See it? All that white part is additional, like vitamins and minerals for the plant to grow. That the seed holds everything inside. The green part, it's called embryo. It's the beginning of the new plant. So when the coat is ready to open, it can open a little bit, and the embryo will get out and start growing a new plant. I am going to show you what I did actually with one of my seeds to show you the coat on a seed. I have a bean seed here right there, so you can see it. And I put it in the water so it actually opened it up and started to grow. And then you can see that outer layer here, I will peel it off. It's the coat. See? Do you see that part inside? This is the food storage. And then when we grow it, right in that corner here, I don't know if you can see very well, we will grow our plant. So again, we have coat, right? We have food storage, and we have embryo. So those are the parts of the seeds. And we're going to see how does it work. First, we start with our seed, right? We plant our seed, we put it in the ground, and we'll talk about it in the middle. From the seed, the second part that comes out is a root. So the roots are going to come first, right on the bottom. When the roots are strong enough to hold the plant in, then we are going to have stem. So the third part will be stem. See it right there, like a body of the plant. So we have seed. First we're growing roots to keep it steady in the ground. Then the stem starts growing. When the stem is strong and big enough and there's enough food, the leaves will start growing. You see it? So we have leaves. When the leaves are formed, the last part will be a flower. So when the flower is ready, the flower will have additional seeds for the next year to plant. So we go from flower, from the seeds, from inside, goes back to the seed, back to the roots. Roots are growing, stem is growing, then the leaves are growing in the plant. And it's called the cycle of the plant, life cycle of the plant. You probably wonder, boys and girls, but what else is needed, right? We talked about the parts. We're going to go over again. We have seeds, we have roots on the bottom, we have stem, then the leaves are growing, and the flower. Actually, I am going to show you something. I was planting little teeny tiny seed. That was actually my small plant, and I want to show you. See, I put it in the water, and those are the roots that they're starting to grow. I kept them in the water so you can see very well. And now, and you can tell that the stem is very sturdy. You see, when I move it, it's not bending. So when the stem is steady and strong, the leaves start to grow. You see it? So we have roots, stem, and the leaves. Very good. But then you will wonder, boys and girls, what else do we need? Do we only need our seed, or do we need more things? Of course we need more, right? What do you need to grow? You need food, right? You need water, you need to exercise, you need to stay healthy. The same is for the plants. The plants need a lot of things as well. First, they need the soil. Soil is like a blanket for them. It's something that they keep warm inside, and they actually, this is like their foundation to grow. All right, so we need soil. The plant needs soil. The plant needs sun also to keep them warm, strong, and healthy. Also, rain, just like we need to drink some water, correct? The plant needs some water too. And the same, like we said, the sun is going to give the plant extra vitamins and will allow the seed to open and use that food storage that we talked about. And also, the plant needs to have some air. We need exercise, but the plant will need some air. So we need all those things. So let's go over again with our parts. First are seeds, then we growing roots, then the stem is growing, leaves, flowers, and seeds inside. And what do we need for our seeds? Soil, sun, rain, and air. Very good. Boys and girls, I think we could do a lot of activities together, and then you can work on our planting in the house, and then I will help you how to do it. First, both grades are going to finish our homework. That's going to consist our plant and the parts. So first this is for pre-K3, you're going to see a big flower and 3 words: petals, stem, and leaves. What you need to do, you need to color the flower. You need to cut the bottom words and glue them next to it. So let's say when I cut leaves out, I will glue it next to leaves or on leaves. When I cut the word stem, I put it on the stem, and petals are the flower. So this part of homework is for pre-K3. Pre-K4 will have to do a little bit more. Pre-K4 has more words to it. It's called leaves, seeds, stem, roots, flower, and sunlight. Okay, so you need to color it also and use the proper vocabulary. So you know that those are roots. This is a stem, leaves, right? Flower. Here you go. And what do we have inside of the flower? Seeds. And what do we need? Sunlight. So you will probably have to draw a sun on the back. So that's what pre-K4 will do. And pre-K4 also, ask mom to help you, because I know you cannot read all the words on the bottom, but you're going to distinguish what plant parts are and what plant actually needs. You can either use the words or you can draw a picture of it. So if the plant needs soil, you can draw soil, sun, rain, and air. Or with the parts of the plant, you can do seeds, flowers, stem, roots, leaves, all of those parts here. Or you can use the words as well, or you can do both. So this is going to be in your homework packet. But now all of us, we're going to do another exercise. We are going to actually plant one of our seeds. Miss Martha showed you a lot of seeds that I could find in my house. Please ask your mom and or dad to give you some seeds. Maybe you can find them in the kitchen. I'm pretty sure that everybody in the house will have something. So our first project will be making a storybook. Let me find a part for it. We are going to go from the beginning to the end. Let me just find one more item. I'm sorry. Here you go. I'm back. We have one part. This is going to be the cover for your book. Your name will go on it, and as you can tell, you see a lot of boxes here. They're going to show how our plant grows. So if you see your plant growing, you can actually color one. But right on the top here, what you need to do, you need to pick up your favorite seed, the one that you will be growing, and glue one right there in the middle and write your name on it. Then we're going to create a book. You're going to find a sheet with different pictures on it. You need to color them and put them in order. What do we do first? First, we scoop the dirt, right? First, we take the container. Miss Marta took the clear one. So you can see I put some dirt in it. We scoop some dirt. So this is our first thing to do. Second, we are going to pat it. It needs to get out of the air bubbles, so you pat it a little bit. I don't have that much, therefore, I have to stick my fingers in it. So scoop, pat. What else is next? What else are we going to do? We are going to poke a hole. So take your finger, poke a hole, right? Miss Martha just did it. Oh, and what are we going to do then? When we are ready, we drop our seed. Very good. I just lost mine. Oh, here it is. Then drop your seed. Put it in the hole inside. Can you see it? And now the next part is we need to cover it with the soil to keep it warm, right? So then you cover it. Oh, Miss Martha's trying to cover it as much as you can. Here you go. And after you cover it, we need to water it. So then you water it, okay? And then you water it, and then you see if it grows. You can start this project in your house, or if you don't want to do it yet because maybe you don't have any parts yet, you always can use our guidance, our sheets, and then you can put your book together. Remember, we're going to scoop the water or scoop the dirt first, then we're going to pat it, drop our seed, cover our seed. Oh, between we poke the hole, we forgot, and then we water it. When you put all those cards together, you can staple them on the back of your book, of your cover, and when you put your plant somewhere near, maybe by the window when the sun is shining, you can also check it on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Be patient how it grows. So that's what we are going to do together, okay? Just for fun, in your homework, you're going to find also my breezy seed. It's quite funny. You can cut it out and flip his ears. See it? One in, one out. That way, when you drop it, it's going to fly. See? That's kind of fun. Also, the second project we're going to do, we're going to make a greenhouse. And this is going to be a little bit more complicated, so please be very patient and listen. First, what we will need to do, you will need to take a piece of paper and cut a square in it. So we will need the paper with the square. You are going to need also a big triangle that will go on the top so we can make a house. You will need a Ziploc bag that you can open. You will also need a bunch of wet cotton balls or maybe the cotton balls are the best. Or maybe if you don't have them, you can use the paper towels. Here you go. And you will need a seed. I took one of my seeds, that's actually a bean. And if it's really dry, it's just my suggestion. If it's going to be really dry, ask mommy to give you a little bit of water and soak it for about 30 minutes, for about an hour, and then it's going to be very moist. It's going to have enough water inside to actually grow. And that's how it's going to work now. Pay attention. When you are done with your rectangle, what you need to do, I name mine Miss Martha's greenhouse. You are going to put the top on it. You see, it's going to make us a greenhouse. I'm going to use a little bit of tape to put it together so I can continue showing you how to work with it. Then we're going to put it aside. You're going to take your Ziploc bag. In your Ziploc bag, you're going to put your cotton balls. What I will suggest when you put those in, I didn't take many, but please open it up, fluff it up a little bit. It's going to keep the moisture in the bag, and it's going to keep our seed very, very safe and very secure. So it's going to look pretty much like this, something similar to this. As you can tell, it's moist. It has a lot of water in it, but it's not dripping. Then you're going to take your seed and put it inside the bag, just like that. It doesn't have to be covered. It has to be surrounded by it. See? You can also cover it from only a little bit from the inside, just like that. Now, this is important part. Remember what we said? It needs water, so we have some water. We don't have soil, but we will pretend that our cotton balls are the soil. It needs air, so do not close it a little bit, but not all the way to the end. You need to leave part open. Here you go. Then, what you're going to do, you are going to glue it, keep it right like this, on the back of your greenhouse. See it? Miss Martha is going to try to glue it a little bit so I can show you, okay, how it looks from the front. Here you go. Okay, I think we're almost done here. It's not very pretty and very, oh, hold on 1 second because it didn't work very well. Here you go. It's on the back, you see it? Now this is my greenhouse. Now what you need to do, remember, on the back, the Ziploc is partially open. What you need to do with your house, you need to glue it, if possible, tape it, not glue it, tape it to the window, okay? Then when the sun will shine, our plant, our bean is going to grow. I promise you it's going to grow. So when you're ready, ask mommy if you can put it in a sunny place, and we will see which one will grow really fast. We did it last year with pre-K3 students, now pre-K4 ones, so they know how fast it's going to grow. We're going to watch it. So you can do 2 projects. You can for sure do this one, or if you would like to do one in the container and see which one will grow faster, you will see and you will let me know. Just remember, if you're growing something in the container, you will have to water it, okay? This one does not need any watering because the ecosystem is going to create enough moisture, enough water for our plants. So this one will be okay, but this one you will definitely need to keep moist, okay? So make sure, finish your projects, and I am going to be very anxious to talk to you about it during our Zoom classes. I'm sure we will see all your projects and everything growing. Now I am going to put my greenhouse on my window and see if mine is going to grow really, really fast. Hopefully all the mystery of seeds is already revealed. You have your favorite seeds. Go around, find a favorite one, do your projects, do your books, and start growing your plants. And I will see you soon. And again, just to remind you, the parts of the plants are seeds, roots, stem, leaves, flower, and seeds. Again, it goes in a circle, remember? And the plant will need soil, sun, rain, and air. And what do you need, boys and girls, right now? Do you need a snack? I bet you do. Probably you need the snack and you need some air too, right? So maybe snack time and maybe riding a bike or jumping ropes or something outside in the yard. Let's find out and see how people can have fun during that very beautiful springtime. Have a good one. Bye.